another player that last year, of course, we're looking to have step up. But with Modest, it's different. Let's look at the flip side with Modest and defensively last year. Modest, surprisingly enough, held the opponents that he guarded last year to 46% overall shooting, which is not great. I want to be clear there. Before a rookie that was undersized, still learning the game, that's not bad at all. I just want to be clear there. It is not bad at all. And that's something that he's going to definitely have to grow on. But that defensive field goal shooting percentage being 46% is actually pretty damn good. Now, ideally, you want to be closer to 40%, especially when you're in the mid-range, those type of things. And that's where he has a big opportunity to grow from. For example, 15 feet, less than 15 feet, or 10 feet, I'm sorry, away from the basket, 52% defensive field goal percentage. Less than 6 feet, 54% field goal percentage. On two-pointers overall, 51% field goal percentage. And three-pointers, he held them to 36% shooting on three-pointers. That just shows you that banging down low, especially in wanting to be a power forward, he's going to have to increase in those areas, but that's perfectly fine. 64% of Modest Buzelis' shots that he guarded were two-pointers, were within a three-point line. So even though he had really good three-point defense, theoretically, was solid, right? He needs to be better in that paint area, and that's where you're hoping the length of Modest Buzelis, the shot blocking ability, all that's going to get better. And these are one-on-one scenarios. So this isn't like you get switched on a player at the last second and they finish at the rim. These are clear one-on-one scenarios in which Modest Buzelis and how he guarded his players there. And it leaves some room for growth there for sure, and you can't take away from that. And I think so when you look at this team, and the margins that they're trying to play within. And I want to be clear here, it's a dangerous game to play. When you look at the margins and you're trying to live within that, the Bulls have failed at doing that before. I think Javon Carter was a signing that you were hoping was going to be in the margins of what he did, for example, for that Milwaukee Bucks team that just never came to fruition here in Chicago. So I'm not saying that this is the best play for the Chicago Bulls. I'm just saying that this looks like the most legitimate play by this team on what they're trying to do with this roster next year, trying to uncover some of those smaller kind of intricacies about players' games and seeing if that maintains for an entire season. We talked a little bit about Josh Giddey and his growth as a shooter last year, 38% in catch and shoot scenarios. Now, that is something that Josh Giddey is going to have to absolutely prove. That can be a consistent part of his game. If it does turn into a consistent part of his game, I mean, that's going to be something that really helps his ability to play with Kobe White. On top of it, helps his ability to be a more respected player when he is in off-ball situations